Welcome, I'm Keith Sutton with Arkansas Farm Bureau. Today it is my great pleasure to visit with Valerie Lawson, who is a teacher in Clinton up in Buren County. Good morning, Valerie. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
You got some exciting news recently. You were selected as our Ag in the Classroom Teacher of the Year. Congratulations. That's a big honor.
Yeah, thank you so much. What an honor. I'm just so pleased. Thank you.
Well, tell everybody a little bit about your teaching career, what classes you teach, and so forth.
Okay. Well, this is my 7th year at teaching at Clinton High School. I teach Family and Consumer Sciences, grades 9 through 12. Before that, I worked in our school district as a case manager for school-based mental health. So I've actually been with our school district for 13 years. Okay. And I grew up here, so I went to school here as well.
So you're a native of Clinton then?
I am, yes, sir.
Well, I know working with some of the people there in Farm Bureau that Buren County is a very agricultural oriented county in a lot of ways. And you've chosen to implement ag in the classroom in a lot of what you do with your students. Could you tell everybody why do you feel like that's important for your kids? And tell us a little bit about how you implement agriculture into some of your curriculum.
Absolutely. Well, being a family and consumer science teacher, one of the courses that I teach is food safety and nutrition. And in food safety and nutrition, a lot of our curriculum is based around preparing food, making sure that it's safe, and that sort of thing. And so living in a rural community where a lot of our families are farmers, I felt like we could really do some hands-on learning in that particular area. So we work very closely with our Buren County Farm Bureau Women's Committee, and they do a lot of things for the fair. One of the things is the Farmer for a Day booth, which our class helps with. And that, of course, is after we're learning about the FDA and the USDA and learning about farm to table. So we're teaching our younger students in that booth about farm to table, how to pick fruits, from a tree, or how to milk a cow, those sorts of things, or how to gather eggs if you have chickens. The next thing that we do in working with the Arkansas Beef Council, and this past year we've received a grant, we are preparing meals. And one of the things that we did this past year with our Farm Bureau Women's Committee was we hosted a Make It a Meal with Beef soup contest. And so all of my students were able to really dig into choices of meat cuts and things like that, compare shopping, and then they basically created their own recipe of soup. And then the Farm Bureau Women's Committee ladies came in and judged their soups and their presentation. So that was a really neat experience for them as well. We also do a lot of community service, and one of the things that we do is work with the Arkansas Food Bank, which used to be called the Arkansas Rice Depot, and we have bagged rice that was grown here in Arkansas. This past year, we just divvied out cans of vegetables for hungry families in Arkansas. We do a lot, and one of the things that I would like to implement is hydroponics. I want to have like a small little hydroponics garden, and so I'm looking into some grants right now to host that. So
how have your students reacted to doing all these things? It sounds like great fun for the kids.
Oh yeah, they love coming to my classroom, and they're engaged, which is great for me as a teacher. So they just love it. All smiles.
That's good. And
Yeah.
you must have been all smiles too when you found out that you were recognized in this way. I know your principal, Tim Smith, had a comment that we used in a press release. He said, in all my years in education, she is at the top of the list of the best teachers I have ever supervised. On a daily basis, she incorporates agriculture and the importance of agriculture in her classes, especially in her food safety and nutrition classes. That's a big accolade from the principal, who obviously recognizes the importance of having you as a teacher there at the school.
Well, thank you so much. He's a great principal, and I'm just so blessed to work in a school district that is so supportive of my program, and all of the things that we would like to do with our students. So I'm just so blessed, so blessed.
Well, we hope everything works out where you can be with your students again soon. I know school's about to start again, we hope. And
yes.
I hope you're able to share some more of that great agriculture with the kids there in Clinton and in surrounding areas.